You know, just when I thought that this torture was finally over, we're back at it again, folks. Get a job at a mall, they said. It'll be fun, they said. You'll get some really good experience, they said. Okay. So, funny story, right? So I walk into work, right? And my coworkers, bless their hearts, you know, they kind of tease me about this whole rainbow look going on. They're dead now. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not that funny. So, you know, on a normal night shift, as a security guard, you'd expect to see, I don't know, maybe some teenagers who are being a little obnoxious, maybe some adults who have drinking a little too much. But never in my entire life did I think I would see a grown-ass woman wearing a fursuit trying to lure people somewhere. You learn something new about your job every day. Hey, check this out. Technology, am I right? Okay, it's not funny. Okay, now this just seems wrong. You can't seriously tell me this is the rat that she's taking orders from. Okay, but this one's really funny, okay? So a psychotic rabbit walks into a mall. Alright, you know what? This is your PSA. If you ever... Excuse me. As I was saying, if you ever see a rabbit of any kind walking around in a public place, waving at you and beckoning you behind somewhere that seems dark and otherwise unsafe, please don't follow them. It'll make my job a whole lot easier if you use your common sense. You know, nothing like a serial killer in your head to encourage you to make an impulsive decision, like, I don't know, chop all your hair off and dye it rainbow. I've heard stories about security guards that used to work at Freddy Fazbear's, you know, many years ago. And, they never went well. And so now I'm wondering, as a security guard who works a night shift in a mall, which includes Fazbear Entertainment property. You know, I wonder if it's too early to put my 2 weeks in. You know, if I was single before, I think I'm doomed now, you know? Choosing a life in which you, I don't know, dress up as a giant rabbit and stab people to death. Somehow I don't think that would fit very well on a Tinder profile. That's to say, if you are into mentally unstable women with rainbowed hair who follow the orders of a perverted Easter bunny, hit me up. You know, I wonder if I offered this girl a carrot if she would just stop. I mean, if she's so sold on being a rabbit, why don't I just play into it until I can get her to stop being a psycho and then put her in custody? Or like celery? Do rabbits like celery? Or like lettuce? But if I just threw a head of lettuce at her, would she stop? Because, you know, the last thing you'd want to do is use common sense, am I right? I'm still having trouble believing that my boss's daughter was a giant 8-foot metallic clown.
Imagine the kind of authority I'd have over people if I looked like this. All I'd have to give them is one look. And they'd listen. Or run for their life. Either way, solves the problem.
You know, if all else fails and my disguise doesn't work, I'll just do this, you know? It'll be fine. They will not suspect a yellow rabbit. A lot of people think that working as a night shift security guard is incredibly boring, and you would be right. Except in this case, I am constantly in pursuit of a giant rabbit. And no, I'm not joking. This isn't some Alice in Wonderland.
You know, I've had a good teacher. No, I'm not stupid. Yes, I know what I'm doing. And no, I'm not gonna get caught. Am I?
You know, they didn't even give me one of those cool, like, scooters that mall cops ride around on, you know? Like, they didn't even give me a mode of transportation. No golf carts, no, I just get to walk around on my feet around the entire mall complex at night. Oh, it's so fun. Oh no. So our job is to protect. I get that. But tell me why I should be risking my life to protect people who will willingly follow a giant rabbit mascot to an unknown location to then be slaughtered. I mean, am I crazy for saying that you're crazy for following a animal somewhere? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk where I rant about stupid people. Have you ever worked with the public? Oh, it's great. Ah, yes. The 11th of July, the night in which Americans set off a firework every 30 seconds and scare the out of my dogs. Happy America, everyone. Okay, thank you. I didn't have much luck with this last time, so I'm not holding my breath this time either. Of course, folks, there you have it. It's freaking rigged. But what? What the f? Was that one of you guys? Or did a woman legitimately just scream outside? Okay, I'm not f***ing around. That literally made my stomach sink. Okay, first this happened when I was dressed as Bonnie and a child screamed in my neighborhood. Now it's a grown woman. And it literally was a drawn-out, pained scream. It was not a fun scream. It was a bad scream. I really need to go check this. Hold on. And I'm not in character right now. I'm not. Okay, I'm back. Update, everything is fine. It was my mom watching a scary movie in the living room, and somehow the sound traveled just right to my room that it sounded like it was coming from our cul-de-sac. So I legitimately thought that it was a real woman in the real world screaming in my real cul-de-sac, and I was about to leave the chat real hard. Hey! What are you doing?
Nothing.
I want to see your hands in the air. Put down that knife.
What knife? I don't have a knife in my possession.
And what about that body on the floor, huh?
Oh, no, him? Oh, he's fine. Get up, Jimmy, it's not funny anymore. He's just a really good actor. So, you do this often?
You mean my job?
Tell you what, I actually have to go. My boss will be really mad if I don't make it back before midnight, so I'm just gonna go now.
Hey, you get back here.
By the way, call me.
What?